Hello, boys and girls. I'm so excited to be with you today on a very special episode of Earth Keepers because today is Earth Day. And not only is it Earth Day, but it is also the 50th celebration of Earth Day. So it's super special for all the family of Earth, which means our animals, our plants, our trees, our beautiful sky, our water, our air, everything that makes our planet such a great home is what we're celebrating on Earth Day. And one of the things that you can do on Earth Day is do something special for an animal or a plant, or do something special for the earth. And what I'm going to do today is we're going to give Hoppy his chance to go back to the pond, to be out of his quarantine, his little box that he's been in, and he's going to get to go to the pond. I know he's excited. The other day I went and I got a big, tall cattail like this, and I got him used to being in the cattails, being in the pond with a lot of the rocks and things. So now we're going to look over here at Hoppy as he's in his little area. Ribbit's over there too. Yeah, Ribbit's sort of snuggling with him, saying goodbye. Here's Ribbit. We are keeping Ribbit until Ribbit turns into a frog. But Hoppy's ready. He's ready to go into the pond, to start a family of his own, to run and jump and play and have lots of space. So today on Earth Day, we're going to bring him to the pond. The other thing I wanted to show you is Earth Day is all about taking care of the earth and the things that we have that are from the earth, like our plants and like our little fish. So I was very careful to give Rosie and Splashy some food this morning. They're saying hi to you. Hi, Rosie. Hi, Splashy. They love you, boys and girls. And we're going to go over and see Lizabelle now. Lizabelle has, oh, look at her climbing up. Yes, she's growing. Look how big she is, boys and girls. She's growing so big. And she's been eating her vegetables, so I'm very excited because she has been eating a lot of her green vegetables, which means she's even going to grow bigger and stronger than she is. So yes, you can see, and she's happy. Take her out and play with her today. We're going to go over to our lettuces, and we're going to give them special food. So we're going to come over here. And remember, your plants are doing really well, but we've got to feed them and take care of them, and that's part of what we do. So even though you're not here, you can pretend you're putting all the food in there and feeding. And I planted a few baby ones here that are starting to grow because our other lettuces were finished growing. So now we have some new ones. And remember, this is what they look like when they're first being planted. All right, and now we're going to go out and see the bird. Okay, boys and girls, I'm being a little quiet because my mommy dove came back, and this time, instead of choosing the empty nest box that I had, she chose my flowers up here. So the mommy dove is on her nest in the middle of the flowers up here. So her Earth Day present today was, instead, I always have to water the plant by pouring water in there, and that disturbs her. So I put this glass filled globe filled with water in there, so I don't have to disturb her hardly at all now, and she can quietly be on her babies until they start growing and hatching. So that's her gift on this Earth Day. Here we are, boys and girls, at Summit Park Pond, right by the observation tower and the playscape. This is right near where I got Hoppy as a little tadpole, so this is his preferred ecosystem. And I just saw a frog that jumped into the bank right where I'm going to put Hoppy in. Hoppy's excited. I hope you are too. Here we go. So I'm going to go down to this little pond, which is right next to the playscape. If you ever want to wave to him, he's over here. And let's see. We'll put him over here by where I saw the other frog. Hoppy. We wish you a wonderful life in this pond. Be a good daddy to lots of little tadpole babies. Yes, you deserve to get to play in this whole pond. Look how big the pond is, boys and girls. There will be lots of room for him to swim and have fun. So here we go. All right, and all I'm going to do, bye sweetie, is I'm going to put him close to the water like this, and he's just going to swim out on his own. What do you think? What do you think? You ready to go? There you go, Hoppy. Yeah. Oh, that's your new home. Yeah, there's Hoppy, right at the bank where frogs like to be. There'll be lots of little insects and lots of things for Hoppy to eat in this pond. You can already see that there's some frogs' eggs laid on the pond too. So there's obviously lots of frogs here for Hoppy to play with. This is a perfect spot for him. All right, everybody, let's say bye, Hoppy. Bye, Hoppy. We love you. Thanks for spending so much time and for helping us to learn about frogs. Hi, boys and girls. So you're probably wondering why I have my fox ears on today, and I'm going to teach you a special awareness exercise that you can do when you go outside. I'm in this beautiful area with a pond, and you can hear the water and the dogs. And so what I want you to do is find a spot in your yard that you can go out and be really quiet. This is when we're going to use our ears. So we're going to pretend we have fox ears. So snap on your own pretend fox ears, just like I have here. And I want you to think of listening only. Close your eyes for a minute and take a deep breath. What do you hear? You might hear little bumblebees buzzing around. You might hear water. I can hear birds. You might hear a dog like that barking. I can feel the wind. What do you feel when your eyes are closed and you're sitting like a fox? You can feel the sun's warmth on your body. We live in an incredible planet. The earth is amazing. And it's so nice sometimes to just sit on the ground and be able to listen to the music of the earth songs that all things sing. It helps us to relax. And if we're worried about anything, it's a good way to just sit in nature and listen and see what the earth wants to say to you. She might sing like a bird. She might ripple like the water. She might buzz like a bee. And then when you're ready, you can open your eyes and look around, and hopefully you'll feel calm in your heart. And you can still listen. But sometimes if we take our eyes and close them, we can hear things better. We can feel things better, like the wind and the breeze. And today, to celebrate Earth Day, I want to read you one of my favorite books by a wonderful artist called Shim Schimmel. And this is called Dear Children of the Earth. If we could imagine that the earth could talk, and that she, like the Native Americans of our country believe, they call her Mother Earth because, like our mothers, the earth gives us all we need to live. Our food, clean air, clean water, shelter, right? A place to be happy and thrive. So if we could call the earth Mother Earth and she could talk to us, what do you think she would say? Let's see. Dear children of the earth, Dear children of the earth, I am writing this letter to ask you for your help. Do you know who I am? I am the planet Earth, but I am much more than just a planet. I am your home. I am your Mother Earth, and just like you, there is only one of me. So I am very special. I need to be loved and cared for, just like you. Let me tell you more about myself. I am the boulders and trees that you love to climb. I'm the wet sand at the beach that squishes under your bare feet. I am the grass you lie down on when you look up at my clouds. I am the rivers and lakes and oceans that you love to swim in. I am the cool green forests, the hot red deserts, the cold white glaciers. I love to hug you with my warm sunshine, tickle you with my wind, and kiss you with my rain. Now let me ask you something. When you look in the mirror, what do you see? You see your eyes, of course. You see your hair and your nose and your mouth. And if you smile, you see your teeth. Do you know what I see when I look in the mirror? I see all the animals walking on my land. I see all the birds flying in my sky. I see all the fishes, whales, and dolphins, look how pretty, swimming in my oceans. And all of these animals I see are my children. But there is something else I see when I look in the mirror. I see all of you. I see you because you too are my children. All of the animals that live on me are your sisters and brothers. We are all one big family. But many people still don't know that they are my children and that all of the animals are their sisters and brothers. They still don't know that we are one big family. The animals have told me, "Oh, we're worried, Mother Earth. We are afraid because our homes are being destroyed by people who do not know better or don't care. They don't know that we are their sisters and brothers. And Mother Earth, people are cutting down your forests, dumping garbage in your oceans and rivers, and filling your sky with pollution. Tell me, my children, where will all the animals live when my forests are all gone? Where will all the whales and dolphins swim when my oceans are too dirty to live in? And where will the beautiful birds fly when my sky is poisoned?" Imagine what life would be like with no wild animals living on me. What if there were no elephants left in Africa? No tigers in India? No pandas in China? What if there were no penguins in Antarctica? No kangaroos in Australia? And no grizzly bears in the United States? Imagine my oceans with no whales or dolphins swimming in them, and all the seals and sea otters gone. Imagine how empty my blue sky would be, with no birds flying and singing. Think how quiet the trees would be with no birds singing. I would be so lonely. Wouldn't you be lonely too? And so, my children, I need your help. And all the animals need your help too. But Mother Earth, you ask, how can I help you and all my sister and brother animals when you are so big and I am so small? Well, children, let me tell you something. I am not so big. As a matter of fact, I am quite small. When you go outside at night and you look up at all the millions of stars, you will see how small I really am. Compared to the night sky, I am no bigger than you. But because I look so big, people think I don't know what they do to me. They think I can't feel what they do to me. But I do know, and I do feel. My children, when many people do a little thing to me, it becomes a big thing. So it's very important for each person to stop doing the things that hurt me or hurt their sister and brother animals. So if you litter, It's important to put all the garbage back into the trash cans, because if everybody litters, we would be walking around in trash, and we don't want that. Remember, there's only one of me, but there are millions and billions of people. So when each person does a little thing, a little something to help me, it makes a very big difference, a very good difference. Now, what do you think is the biggest, most important thing you can do to help me? What do you think I need from you more than anything else in the world? I will tell you. I need you to love me. That's all. Just love me as much as I love you. Because when you love me, you will care for me. And when you care for me, you will protect me. And when you care for me and protect me, you will save your home and the homes of your sister and brother animals. So, my children, tell your friends and other people what I've told you. Tell them that I am their only home and that I need them to love me and care for me. Tell them all the animals are their sisters and brothers and that we are all one big family. And tell them, too, that I always know when they do little things to help me. My dear children of the earth, I will now end my letter to you. Remember, I am your home, and just like you, there is only one of me. If you love me, care for me, and protect me, I will always be your home, forever and ever. I love you with all of my heart, Mother Earth. So on this Earth Day, the celebration of our beautiful Mother Earth and our brother and sister animals and birds, and we look at the beautiful water and our clean air and skies, and we know we can feel grateful inside that we have such a magnificent home. And this day, I hope that you get to take some time to be outside, to listen, to feel, to see all the magic that's around you on the earth, and to do one kind thing for her, whether it be hug one of your brother and sister animals, to feed or care for a plant or tree, to love the earth by making sure we don't litter. All of those are good ideas. Turn out the lights when you're done leaving a room. Turn off your iPads and all your phones when you're done with them. Save electricity, save the earth. So boys and girls, have a wonderful Earth Day week, and we'll see you next time on Earthkeeper Lessons.